Learn how to make the perfect healthy homemade granola recipe, or otherwise known as muesli. This recipe is incredibly crispy and super crunchy. Also, it is better than the store-sold or store-bought granola recipe. Trust me, you can customize this with any ingredient of your choice and make it a perfect experience for your family. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get instant notifications whenever I upload any video. Kindly share my video with your friends, loved ones, or anybody you want to share it with.
For the very first step, we are going to form the sugar mixture. This is what is going to make your granola super sweet. On my work surface, you can see I have placed various ingredients. In this plate here is 4 teaspoons of vanilla aroma. You can substitute with extract, and if you're using extract, please use 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you don't want to use cinnamon, you can just go for nutmeg. Here I have just 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon brings a unique taste flavor to your granola, so it's very important. So this is 100% organic extra virgin olive oil. Just in case you don't want to use this, you can substitute with any oil of your choice. You can use avocado oil, coconut oil. You can use any oil that tickles your fancy. Just go for it. Okay, this is a high quality honey, and this is what it looks like. So please feel free to use any sweetener of your choice. If you don't want to use honey, you can substitute the honey with maple syrup. So today I don't want to use this one. I'll stick to the honey. You don't have to stress looking for the organic ones. If you can't find it, just let it be. I'm using the organic ones because they are much more healthier. Of me here is some organic sugar, brown sugar. So use any brown sugar of your choice. I'm going for the cane one, okay, just like your sugar cane. Alright, so we're going ahead now to combine these items which I just mentioned. Now we're going to take some measurements. This I'll pour in half cup of oil, half cup of honey, in the cinnamon extract or the vanilla aroma, just 80 ml of sugar, that is 1/3 cup. I had to turn up my heat, and I'm using medium heat to melt the sugar. And also, if you don't want to go through this process, just place it in your microwave and melt it. The duty is just to be stirring this. You just keep stirring it. Okay guys, so at this point in time, you notice that the mixture is beginning to foam. The idea here is just to make sure that the sugar will completely melt before we pour it and then into try to check whether the grains of the sugar is completely melted. It tastes so nice. That's exactly what I am looking for. This is perfect and it smells incredibly awesome. I have placed a bowl of oats here. Inside this place, I have exactly 5.5 cups of oats. So the original recipe requires that you use the rolled oats. That is the old-fashioned oats. But for this recipe, I'll be using the normal instant oats. Now, what we are going to do now is to pour in the mixture that we prepared earlier on inside here. Combine everything. You just have to make sure you coat it in perfectly. Every grain of this oat must feel the impact of this liquid, because this is what is going to help the oats to bind. Okay guys, so what I'm doing is just to use a stronger spatula to stir, just to make sure everything will be completely coated. This stage is very important. Just make sure you coat it in well. This is my baking tray lined with parchment paper, that is baking paper. Please make sure you're using the baking paper because it makes a whole lot of difference. What we are going to do now is to pour in the oats inside here. Just pour everything inside. Now pay attention in this segment. You can as well spread your granola to fill out the whole areas of the tray. If I turn my tray around, you see that it's not covering the whole areas. So if you want it to spread across, you can just flatten it up on the surface. What I'm trying to do here is to make the granola to come out in form of clusters, like a little tiny bars. Yes, so this way you can be chewing some of the crumbs of granola in this thing. So I'll use my spatula and kneading the edges. I'll transfer it now to the preheated oven. You see what we have here? I'll tell you how long it took for it to bake. Here I have fine shredded coconut. This is about 250 grams. I want the coconut to develop a kind of nutty flavor. If you don't want to use the shredded coconut, you can use the coconut flakes. I'll pop this coconut inside the oven. 8 to 10 minutes later, guys, my kitchen smells incredibly amazing. From the oats in the oven down to the roasted coconut. Trust me, at this stage, the coconut has released its flavor. Set it aside and allow it to completely cool down, as in you want it to be very, very cold. While this step is taking place, we'll keep waiting for the oats in the oven to get ready. And then we'll combine everything. I want to introduce you to the nuts I'll be using for this video. The nuts you use depends on your own personal preference, okay? Yes, so use something that you're completely comfortable with. Over here I have mixed nuts, and as you can see, it is roasted and salted. While I was doing the oats, you notice that I didn't add any salt to it. That is because some of these nuts I'm having here are all salted. In case your nuts are not salted like mine, all you have to do is when you were doing the oats, just toss in half teaspoon of salt or a pinch of salt. Don't forget, for the mixed nuts, it's a combination of cashew nuts, almonds, groundnuts, and some. The quantity you add depends on you. Here I have about 1 cup of mixed nuts. I just added half cup of hazelnuts. Here is some walnuts, so I'll be adding half cup. 3/4 cup of pecans. Also add a little bit of fruity and juicy raisins. Here is very sweet, so this is about 1/3 cup. I'll add that. At this point in time, I will also add little more groundnuts. I'll add more groundnuts to it. Like I have stressed several times, the nuts you use in this recipe depends on you. Any nuts, seed or fruits that you prefer. So what I'm doing here is to use my hands and break some of the large nut sizes. So for example, the pecans are large sized. I'll just break them into tiny bits. Finally, friends, the baking process is done. Look at what we are having here. You see how beautiful it's looking? Okay, the baking process took exactly about let's say approximately 1 good hour. Yes, between 50 to 55 minutes to 1 hour. Well, that is because I used 150 degrees Celsius to bake. In case you're a bit confused as to whether the oats have properly baked or not, you notice that there is a difference between the appearance of the raw oats before it went into the oven as to when the baking process has completed. So that's an indication for you to know that it is ready. Bring out the oats from the oven. All you have to do is to set it aside and allow it to cool down completely, okay, so that it will come out crispy and crunchy. On your screen right now, you can see how crispy crunchy this oat is looking. It's like a board, you see. I've removed it from the baking how it is looking. Yes, so when it's completely cold, this is what you're going to have. All right, at this point in time, we are going forward to do the fun part, which is now breaking the oats into crumbs. This is how I like to enjoy my own. Yes, and if you buy the store sold muesli, you notice that it has some of these crumbs, which is very, very important to me. So if you don't want to have these crumbs, then do not pack your oats to be clustered like this. This is the stage we are going to now combine everything. Yes, not forgetting the roasted coconuts. I'll pour that right in here. In the same vein, I'm now going to add the baked oats. is what we are having, the homemade granola recipe. Then you have to transfer your granola inside an airtight container just to preserve it. So this step is very, very important if you want to maintain the crunchy aspect of it. You can store in this airtight container for like 2 weeks to 1 month. It's so delicious that maybe in 1 week the family will just consume it.
1 week.
You cover it up, make sure it's properly sealed. You're no longer going to spend so much amount of money rushing to your shops to buy when you can just fix it and have it available. Thank you so much for joining me in today's episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, kindly like, share my video with your friends, loved ones, or anybody you want to share it with. Until I come your way next time, bye bye.